Alright, so now we're on our last skill builder for the drawing station, and we'll be using a graphite pencil for this entire paper. You're going to need a ruler for the top box, you're going to need a compass for the middle box, and the bottom two boxes you're going to need a paper towel or your finger. It's up to you, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so in this first box we're going to use our ruler to create a horizon line and converging lines. So horizon line is the line that separates the ground from the sky, and it's also a horizontal line, which means that it goes side to side. So you're going to draw a horizontal line or horizon line going across this long skinny rectangle, and then somewhere near the middle you're going to want to put a little tiny X. And this is going to help you to create your converging lines, lines that get closer together as they go back into space, converge on each other, run into each other. So you're going to use your ruler. I put my pencil on the vanishing point, put my ruler against my pencil, and scoop the other side of my ruler over to the left side of the box. And then I'm going to draw a straight line, straight from that vanishing point to the bottom edge of the box. I'm going to do that again, put my pencil on the point, turn my ruler, draw another line. It says converging lines, so I would say you need to do probably 3 or 4 at least, all reaching this vanishing point. Also, an important aspect of this drawing is to have a sharpened pencil. If you have a dull pencil, you can't make it meet the vanishing point, and then you get very frustrated because your lines aren't meeting. The lines should not cross over each other or touch each other before they reach this point. So having a sharp pencil to put on that point and then draw from creates that expectation. So here I have 4 converging lines going closer and closer and closer until they run into each other, and they run into each other on the horizon line. And so this creates the illusion that these items down at the bottom of the rectangle are big, and as they get further away and closer to the horizon line, they get smaller, and so that creates the illusion of space. So in this next box, you're going to use a compass to create small, medium, and large circles. And you want to have 2 areas with some overlapping circles. So you're not just going to draw one small, one medium, and then one large, here, here, and here. You're going to do enough that they overlap and touch. So the way that this compass works, all of these holes create different size circles. And the closer you are to the center point, this middle point right here, the smaller your circle. And farther away from this middle center, the bigger your circle. So I'm going to start small and work big. So I'm going to put my finger on that metal in the middle. And you can see this is going to spin around, and that's how this becomes a compass. So you need a nice sharp pencil. Again, a dull pencil probably won't fit within these tiny little holes. And then you're going to draw a circle all the way around. Now, when you get to your finger, you have to pick up your pencil, go underneath your finger, get it back in that same hole to make it go around. So now I need a medium circle, so I'll go further out. Now that I'm going further out, I knew this first hole was the hole I was in. Now that I'm going further out, I need to make sure that I know which hole I'm in. Okay, there's a medium, and so now I need a large. If you've never used one of these compasses before, they take a little practice. So just do the best you can. Erase, that's why we're doing it in pencil, so that you can erase if you make a mistake. So I've met the requirements, but I'm going to add just another circle or 2 just to fill in this rectangle. And also it gives me a little bit more practice with the compass. And then down here, we're going to use a paper towel. I'm going to use a paper towel so that my hand doesn't get messy. You'll wrap it around your finger like this. To create a value scale and the illusion of form. So we're going to go light to dark, like it's marked here, light, dark, and then we'll add some value here to create the illusion of form. And if you look back, that's what we did here with the colored pencil, but now we're doing it with graphite. Less pressure. I'm going to color in the same direction the whole time, filling this box. And then I'm going to take this paper towel Wrap it around my finger and smear these. That also helps to make those edges where I colored back and forth, you could see the ends of where I had colored. And by taking a paper towel and smearing those, that camouflages those and makes them almost disappear. And it also makes it look very gradual changes and not quite so stripy. Now remember, with a sphere, your marks need to be curved to create the illusion that the surface of this sphere is round. It's hard to do this neatly. I'm kind of going back and forth and I've got these loops here and that doesn't look very nice. I'm hoping that when I wrap my finger around my paper towel I can make those loops go away. And I can, so that's nice. Can't do this with colored pencil. You can't really smear with colored pencil and get rid of those loops, so you have to be more precise when you're shading. So I have a really dark value here, medium, and this is kind of all the same, so I want to darken this up to make it look more realistic. And I want to take my eraser and kind of erase up here, make it a little highlighted area. And notice that I'm smearing I'm curving as I'm smearing. So I'm not going straight back and forth. Here I went straight back and forth. Here I'm curving as I'm smearing to try to create that illusion of form. Even though it's a very flat piece of paper, I'm trying to make it look 3D. And that's where you get the illusion that it looks 3D, but it's not really. It's really flat. Alright, and there is my finished drawing station, my last skill builder using graphite pencil. And so now that I have established all the different drawing station skill builders and I've passed them, now I can use this drawing station at my will to create some wow projects.